skulking about for? We don't like strangers sniffing around the profit. Quit being nosy, or you'll lose the one you got. One swipe of the dagger. Oh, so the crazy maiden sent you. We had names for people like her back in Apatir. Mad crones, witches. It's best not to listen to them. I have a pendant, but only because she gave it to me. And I'm not giving it to you or anybody else. Ha! Nice try. I've seen plenty of toughs, and you're nobody I need to worry about. Fuzz off. You again? I thought we'd finished our business. Leave me be or you'll get more attention than you bargained for. Are we really gonna discuss this again? I'm not playing your games. Well, that certainly changes things. If you've got the money, I've got the time to take it. And while I hate being the bearer of tidings, I confess that I sold the pendant just this morning. The old merchant Dremel has it. Sorry, no refunds. Whatever. Welcome, stranger. We haven't met. I'm Boldo Bergman. It's nice to see a new face in camp, though I'd be remiss if I didn't warn you. Revival's wonderful, but we have our fair share of trouble. Most recently, a series of kidnappings, including my daughter Heidi. I'm a representative for the families of the taken. I speak for those who've been affected by the abductions. We don't know. The preordained prey on the zeal of their recruits. They don't need to kidnap them. And we don't see much of the Red Legion of the Freemen this far west. As far as we know, it could be anyone. Most of us are merchants, craftsmen, or farmers. We don't have the skills for a posse, and the Warsworn are stretched too thin. We don't know what to do next. Interesting. I've been wondering whether they're bringing a hired sword. I assumed the Warsworn would be interested in the extra coin, but they have their hands full with the Niskaru. If you're willing, we'd gladly take you up on the offer. We can't offer much, but we'll do our best to make it worth your while. Almost all the abductions took place in the north of camp, near the western woods. Goodbye, my friend.
Listen to this. Can you believe this guy? I've seen a lot of false prophets in my time, but this one's in a class of his own. Calls himself Augur. He preaches freedom from fate, devotion to Telogris, as if chaos will make any of our lives better. I have a feeling it's an act. I've got a sense for these sorts of things. Ever since he and his brood arrived in camp, they've been stirring up trouble. Nothing criminal, but a hair's breadth from it. What else can you expect from chaos worshippers? They see themselves as resistance fighters, rebels against predestination. But I'm worried there's more to it, at least with Augur and his deputies. They like having all this power. I'm smart enough to take help where I can get it. The war taught me that. Talk to Katerina Hoffman over at the camp warehouse. She's the quartermaster, and she's had a lot of trouble lately. Tell her Kirby sent you, and she'll know you're trustworthy. Watch for trouble.
Telogris will give everyone a chance.
Okay, don't hurt me. I'm only minding my own business. You're the one who talked to me, remember? Sorry, I'm a little twitchy. Time in Revival hasn't exactly been encouraging. So what if I love talking about the hero of Melson Shear or the Fateless One, as some people prefer? That's no reason to pick on me. Just some creeps who are frustrated with our lack of progress. They can't get past the gates, so they take out their anger on me. It's not fair, but what can I do? I'm a rancher, not a soldier. I raise sheep. My closest friends are rabbits and chickens. I bet nobody bothers you. Too big, too imposing. If only I had your muscle. Or the hero of Melson Shear. You wouldn't need to hurt anybody. No weapons even. All that's needed is for these bullies to see that I'm not alone. That they can't simply terrorize anybody they want. If we don't stop them now, who will they come after next? The first one you should talk to is Dink. He's a disgraced soldier who gets off on pestering people like me. Do it!
Watch your step. You've got to keep an eye on these trees. They'll grab you. And if it's not the trees, it's the shrubs, prickly bastards. Can't be too careful. That's why I'm going to burn this whole grove to the ground. The curse, of course. Didn't you notice my attire? I'm a druid. This is what I do. I'm a professional. I was just passing through, from Dalentarth to Eddervale, when I heard about the disappearances in the grove. Sounds like a wild fae problem to me. They hate it when mortals tread too far into their natural spaces, and they fight back. Someone has to do something. I'm thinking fire. You and me both. But don't tell the other druids that. You must burn the offending flora to the root. The curse will vanish, only with the utter destruction of the host. I doubt we can rescue those whom the possessed plants devoured. But we can prevent further tragedies. It's up to you now. Burn it with fire.
It has been mere hours since the pass was cleared and the soldiers retreated, but already the hopeful crowd near the gates praying for deliverance. If what I believe comes to pass, none of these wretches will survive the week. They call it revival. It is anything but. Preordained activity has increased tenfold. They are brash and overconfident, but their ranks swell with disenchanting. More will come, and with them our chances to act will diminish. It is good you sent me when you did.
Nice to see you.
This place is such a dump. If I were in charge, Revival would be a paradise, not this wasteland. Is this a joke? Did Hugo Bucks really send you to threaten me? I can't take it. That little weasel is begging for a beating. What a little boil. Lucky for him, he's not here, but you are, and I'll gladly give you the thrashing meant for him. Why are you looking at me like that? No one about to get a pummeling should look that happy. You know what? Maybe this isn't a good idea. You've got freaky eyes. There's something off about you. Okay then.
Are you stuck here too?
Out of my way.
Hey there. Are you here to purchase goods from the Sundry, or do you need to set up an account with the warehouse? Watch out for one of these days, everything in... Ah, that old ruffian. Yeah, he didn't steer you wrong. I've had some trouble. Theft, little looting, even arson. Somebody is trying to cause trouble here in Revival, and Kirby and I have our suspicions about who it is. Even now, there's a missing supply cart out there somewhere. If Kirby sent you to help me, you can start by finding that cart. Watch out for cultists.
Hello there.
It's good to see you today. How may I help you? I've got a good selection. A little old, a little new. Oh, you'd be surprised how much I pick up from people simply passing through. Oh, I certainly did. It's something peculiar, like its owner, you could say. I have a feeling it'll bring me good profit. Why? Interested in making a deal? Okay, I understand. I'm not an unreasonable man. Clearly, this item was never meant to be sold. Take it. Goodbye. If you need something for... journey, let me know. Bye. If you need something... for your journey. Let me be well.
Hello there. What are you doing back already? I ordered every Oathblade to search for corpses along the ridge. We've been finding pieces as far as the plateau. Do you want to be stripped of your stipend and sent packing? If not, you'd better quit with the shirking and rejoin your troop. Oh, damn. By the light of Mitharu, you're right. I must be getting dense in my old age. My apologies. I've got a host of hired swords running around spooked. We've had a bit of trouble lately. First, the Mitharans lock us out, and now the camp's being targeted by random attacks. Looks like Niskaru frenzies, if you can believe that. And I thought we left all the trouble back east. It started as a single tent, and now it's a city unto itself. They call it Revival because the people here are hoping for a new start. Most are settlers hoping to find a new life beyond the gates. Others are veterans of the war, broken souls looking for a bit of peace. They hired our Oathblades to keep them safe. Let's just say it was a much bigger job than we anticipated. My teachers always said they were a myth, ancestors of the All-Main. But they're no myth. They live right here in these mountains, tucked away like a cat in a drawer. They don't take too kindly to outsiders, though. Closed the gates to their city as soon as they saw us coming. Well, that's what we call them anyway. Whole packs of the things. Agitated in a kind of bloodlust we've never seen before. It's all the chaos magic in the air. Some fool in the city thinks he's Telogris, and he's been working his followers into a froth. Telogris, the Chaos King? God of Unrest? Lord of Entropy? Please. What we need is less of the chaos spectacle and more hands hunting these Niskaru. That's how we make camp safe again. Who, that nutbat calling himself Telogris? Oh, sure. He soars past on his fancy lizard every few days, checks things out. He and his little cult spend most of their time behind the city walls plotting. Agarth? No. Can't say that I know that name. Of course, we get hundreds of settlers and travelers through here now that the path's been cleared. Fancy yourself an Niskaru hunter, do you? Well, I won't turn you down. I can even offer you a bit of gold for your trouble. If you survive. I was just readying a mission into the caves. The Freehold's a favorite den of the Niskaru. It's up the cliffs a ways. You can tag along if you like, but try not to get in my way. Hello there. Be safe.
Like this snow?
I never doubted you. Our meeting is providence indeed. Thank you, Fateless One. Do you see how the gem glows? How the pendant thrums with power? These are omens. We shall meet again, whether in Revival or elsewhere. Our fates remain entwined. You will be back.
Telogris will give everyone.
Staying out of trouble?
I can't believe what you did. Everyone in Revival is talking about it. You should see to Logan Darrow next. She's given me more bruises than all 5 of my brothers combined. Careful though, she's usually drunk and that makes her mean. You've got this.
Someday you'll pay. Or they'll pay. The Scully Arcana will pay. You mark my words. Justice is coming.
Hugo Box? Are you really threatening me over that trembling turd? Let's go. Let's fight. But I'll have you know that I was once a great mage in the Scolia Arcana.
We've got trouble.
Thank the gods. I trusted in Lyria, and she has delivered me. My name is Maisie Calhoun. I've been missing for weeks, moved from place to place by these kidnappers. They snatch us from our tents and keep us captive until the auctions. Then they sell us as labourers to the highest bidder.
Bless you. You weren't joking. You do enjoy fire. A little too much, if you ask me. I could see the smoke from here. Regardless of how it looks, you've done a good thing. Cursed flora ends up as a problem for everyone, especially troublesome mortals. We can all breathe a little easier. I'm going to linger here for a while. Make sure the solution takes. Thanks again, Fireball. That's my name for you now. You have my respect.
good to see you again. I owe you so much. I still can't sleep, troubled by nightmares of my time in the cages. If only I'd had my ring. None of this ever would have happened. Maisie's luck never failed me. Oh, well, it may sound silly to you, but I've always worn a ring given to me by my grandmother. Maisie's luck. That's what she called it. Everyone in the village claimed she was a witch, but I never put much thought to it. Still, the ring did seem to bring me good fortune. I lost it when the kidnappers took me. I flung it from the cage, hoping someone would happen upon it and find me. Little good it did. You wouldn't think of it to look at me, but I was once a woman of status. My family has done well for itself. Influential. Rich. If you manage to locate Maisie's luck, I will reward you well. You have my word. That would be lovely, but I have no expectations. Chaos reigns in Mithros, and all of Amalur for that matter. Kidnappers, preordained, Niskaru. It's almost too much to bear. Farewell.
Are you stuck here too?
You're amazing. How have you not become a legend by now? Logan dropped like a ton of bricks. This last one will be the biggest challenge. Pledge Shield McGowan. He's a war-sworn fighter who uses his power for coercion, but he won't be able to hide behind his faction anymore. Wait.
This Colette is trying to find me on Sunday. The West Road is a mess.
Augur can be trusted, regardless of what the war sworn say.